Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Office Bloke Daz.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
And I'm Office Bloke Max.
Here we are, all three of us today.
Yay.
EWU, explore with us.
Right, okay.
You're not familiar with this channel, are you?
No, I'm not.
We do it quite a bit on the Office Bloke Daz channel. It's one of my favourite channels.
Yeah.
He's got like 3 or 4 different channels, some really long form, like an hour-long videos, which I watched and all like in my own time. And it's absolutely brilliant, well put together.
Yeah.
It's just a great channel. If you've not seen it, get over there and check it out. It's a really good channel.
Is it like a region, or is it just everywhere?
Everywhere. USA.
USA,
yeah.
Because like Midwest is just,
But
obviously.
it's just great the way it's done, the way he puts them together. But,
right,
let's have a
interesting.
look at this. This is Cops in Shock as fellow officer's career is ruined.
As a cop, you're a woman beater and a child beater. He manhandled me, choked me, threw me against the back of the thing.
He was arrested in Pennsylvania for this. That's how he became a cop.
When you shoved her?
I never shoved her.
Oh, you were just closing the door?
When a Florida woman claims that her boyfriend hurt her during an argument, the allegations only grow more disturbing when it's revealed that he's a police officer. As she turns to his work colleagues for help, a critical question arises. Will his badge shield him from the consequences?
You know, once you dial 911, you just about ruin the guy's career. So.
Right.
The following report is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law. When police in Daytona Beach, Florida, respond to a domestic disturbance call on December 15, 2023, they quickly realize that the alleged victim is in a particularly vulnerable state.
Lou, you mind stepping out? Does he know you called us?
Yeah.
Where's he at?
In the room. He locked himself in the room.
Okay, what's going on? Come step over here.
We just got into an argument because I asked him to help him out with my son. And I'm pregnant. I'm about 4 months pregnant.
With his baby? Or?
With his child.
Okay.
And I asked him, I said, can you please get off the phone with your friends? It's just it's petty little arguments, but he kept trying to shove me out of the room, close the door on me. And I asked him, please don't do that. My son was right there. I had my parents come and pick up my son. My mom's not
How long
here.
ago did it happen?
Just probably about 30 minutes
Do you
ago.
have marks on you?
Yeah, back here.
Are you able to lift it or
I don't
from
wanna,
the side? Or?
I don't know. I don't want to do it out here with the neighbors around.
What's his first name?
Ray.
Ray?
Ray
Can I go inside?
Of course.
Can you just step over here? You can just step over here with one of these officers.
Where are your marks at? You mind if I see?
Hit the back of my neck.
I got you. And you said this is from him shoving you?
Yeah, my son saw
I'm
it.
sorry, I don't mean to be intrusive.
No, it's okay.
10-15.
Felony battery, pregnant person?
Okay. You got marks?
Oh, yeah.
While few police cases are completely straightforward, this one includes a unique complication.
Is it Rayshawn? Yeah.
The woman's boyfriend is Rayshawn McGrew, an officer with the very department handling the scene, Daytona Beach Police.
Wow.
I'm chilling, man, doing my thing in the room. She come home from running errands. My son, he needy, bro. He want to play. He gonna ask you a million questions. He gonna beg for all day, all night. She come home frustrated. I'm on the phone with my homies. We finna get on Call of Duty. She like, can you sit in here?
Grow the fuck up.
Yeah.
Wow. Right? Just grow the fuck. First of all, I thought he was going to have an accent like Jay-Z. He's got that kind of look, hasn't he?
Yes,
I
really.
thought he was just going to have that like little voice, that high-pitched voice.
Little
that Jay-Z has.
cheer.
Yeah. But this is just like, I'm on the phone with my homies.
Playing Call of Duty.
He's got kids there and he's fucking about playing
He's
Call of
whinging.
Duty.
I know,
Whinging
yeah.
about people pecking his head.
Oh, man, I know.
With him while I wrap Christmas presents. I'm like, yeah. She like, you know what? I'm gonna just leave so I can because he keep me irritating. She like, I'm gonna just leave because I can't focus.
He's irritating her?
Yeah,
Oh,
she was irritated from him from earlier. So I get him in the room. I bring like one of his little games. I'm like, let's play a game in here. And she like, she come to the door like screaming and yelling and stuff. So now he getting riled up, antsy or whatever. I'm like, you say you want to go so you can, you know what I'm saying, do what you got to do and get your alone time. So just go ahead and leave.
Right.
Now she's screaming, going off and all this. So I get up. I'm like, I'm not finna argue. I swear, I get up. Like, I'm not finna argue with you. I close the door. She tried to open the door. Now I'm locking the door. Like, yo, you doing too much. She trying to stick her body inside. I'm like, bro, what are you doing, bro?
Rayshawn reveals he recorded a video as his girlfriend was calling her parents, and the audio demonstrates how heated things became before police arrived.
Mommy, you don't to peace.
Yeah. Daddy's going to jail.
Baby, Mama, baby, do like that.
Can you send Dad to come pick just threw me around, and I have marks all over me, and he just choked me while I was pregnant. And because he doesn't want to hear that he's on the phone with his friends, and that I need help, and I told him that he doesn't need to be on the phone 24/7 while I'm doing everything, but he can't ever help with nothing but besides be on the phone when she's on the phone with his friends right now, talking about me and playing the game, because he can't help the simple things, right? Because he can't ever help with nothing but his own. Then he manhandled me, choked me, threw me against the back of the thing. The back of my head is bleeding, and the whole back of my back is bleeding. You're gonna hit my son too? Yeah, okay, I dare you. I dare you. As a cop, you're a woman beater and a child beater. Stay on the phone with your ass friends. I will. Yeah. And I'm gonna keep recording. Yeah, keep recording it. Friends. That's all you got in your life. Nothing else. Okay, go be with them. You gotta go be with them. You got nothing else. You gotta be in jail. You gotta be in jail. Hit my head. My ankle is up. And he thinks that this is okay. And I'm not gonna keep letting him get away with all this done.
I don't see any redness. She's steady trying to antagonize and do stupid stuff. And her biggest thing every time is, I can get you fired. Like, I'm like, come on, Dan, bro. Like, come on. I ain't got I try to get him everything, bro.
That one time you can't do it.
Huh?
There's one time you can't do it.
Give people everything, bro. All I do is go to work, come home, hop on my game, play with my son.
That sucks, man. You're trying to throw your career over a disagreement.
Talking to the officers inside the house, Rayshawn's girlfriend shares her version of the confrontation's most explosive moments.
Lately, I feel like he feels like he's above things because he's the police lately. So it does aggravate me. I'm not gonna lie, because now in a relationship, like, he tries to shut me out and just push me out with the door. And I said, what you can't do is, one, I'm pregnant. And his friends on the phone even said, don't do that. He goes, bro, I'm not even putting hands on her. And he kept trying to close the door on me and close the door on me. And my arm, and I was halfway in it, and my arm and my legs were there. And I said, right? He finally opened.
I'm not condoning what he's done here, but it's best 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. She wants to leave. He's took the boy in the room with him to play.
Yeah.
Well, he's on the game as well, which he shouldn't be. First of all, he should have just hung up.
Yeah.
Put the game away, played with his kid. However, but now she wants to get back in the room for some reason.
I think to get the kid.
You think?
I think so. Because he said, "Can you pick up whatever the kid's name is?" And then
she was talking to her mum, wasn't she?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, sounded like it.
It's weird. Okay, and it doesn't. I mean, if he's done it, he's done it. He seems very calm.
That's what I was going to say. She seems a bit irritated, and he's calm.
Yeah.
Well, is that maybe because he's a police officer and he's dealt with situations like this?
Well,
Possibly.
He would have done one, with stressful situations. He would have been trained, and he would know how to deal with it and keep calm. It's a tough one, isn't
it's
it?
a really tough one.
She could have just gone in another room and just totally ignored him.
Yeah.
You know, and it would have died down. It would have fizzled down a little bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, what he's doing is very annoying.
On the other hand, though, the fact that she's pregnant, I mean, he needs to just sort of like keep away from her.
back
Really.
off,
Just
yeah.
sort of
Yeah,
like even
absolutely,
shut the door on her and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You just got to, you just got to forget about that and just.
There's more important things in life than a game of Call of Duty. And
if she wants an argument, have an argument. But that, that's fine. People argue, don't they? But once it starts getting violent, then it's a bit out of order.
In the door, and he shoved me at first, and I got back up, and I was kind of shocked. And
so when that happened, the marks on you, did you fall down?
I got up because he threw me first in the hallway right over there, and I kind of went all the way back because he's 6'7". Then I got up right here, and he shoved me into this. So this ended up breaking, and that's when I hit my head here, hit my arm, and the whole thing came down.
The police note in their report that they observed a broken bookshelf in the living room.
The video of me yelling after the fact, because now I'm offended that now, why did he even get...
Did anybody else see this?
My son, I have a video of my son saying, Mommy, Daddy did this, black, black, black. Daddy hit you, Daddy did black, black. But he's trying to have a video of me now, because now after the fact I'm pissed because, I mean, I feel like there should be more decency than this. 1, you're a cop. 2, you just put hands on me. 3, I'm pregnant. And 4, our son is here, and he sees the whole thing. So I started cursing him out. I mean, I didn't hit him back.
It's just him recording her. I don't know how to get this stopped in, but.
That's fine, because I'm calling the police. Call them. Yeah, look, let's take pictures of you just handling me. Oh, look, putting hands on me. Oh, as a cop, you don't know better? You don't know better?
Call whoever you need to call.
And then he locked himself in the room while we were here.
I asked him why he didn't call us. I said, why didn't you call us? He said, because it never gets to this point. He said, we fight all the time. It never gets to this point. That's why I didn't call.
That's fine.
Stop, baby.
Let me have my mom come pick up my son.
In the video, she claims that he was choking her as well.
Meanwhile, Rayshawn's girlfriend and her mom tell police that this isn't the first time they found themselves in this situation.
Has this happened more than once?
Not since he's in the past, yeah, but not since he's
if
been
it's
on the
happened
police
more than
department.
once and it's happening right
He
now,
was
do you
arrested
think
in
it's going to
Pennsylvania
happen
for this. I don't know how he became a cop.
Okay.
While there is a court record of Rayshawn pleading guilty to a 2021 offense in Pennsylvania, the charge was categorized as a summary count of disorderly conduct.
Do you want to press charges? No. This isn't the coke shoe or anything like that. You know, things like this may continue. It may get worse, okay?
You're pregnant, and this is how many games he's played since.
Mom, he's the
And we
father
go
of this
all-
baby too.
Just clarifying, you don't want to press charges.
Mom, how can I do that, Mom? He pays for the mortgage here. My house is gonna go into foreclosure. Like, I have nowhere to go.
This is the fourth or fifth time he's put hands on you. He's 6'8", and you're 5'2", and you weigh 110 pounds.
This description of their size difference isn't far off. According to the police report, Rayshawn is 6 foot 6 inches tall,
Jesus
while his
Christ.
girlfriend is only 5'5".
Wow.
She doesn't want to do a rent one, and she didn't want to press charges, but
But she was willing to call us and scream all
100%.
over the radio.
100%.
Scream all over the video.
Yep.
You know, once you dial 911, you just about ruin the guy's career. So.
Right. Oh, yeah.
When you shoved her,
I never shoved her.
oh, you were just closing the door?
The door was closed. Like, probably trying to reach in the door and with the door, probably, I don't know.
All right, 'cause she got a mark on the back of her foot as well.
She got a bunch of
And then there's a red mark on her neck as well.
I didn't, like I said, I didn't touch her at all. I know y'all doing y'all investigation, but I didn't come out that room. I was on FaceTime the whole entire time.
Right.
And I know everything's hot.
Yeah.
And I know that. And I'm only asking this because of who it involves.
Yeah.
Any other normal citizen that's not law enforcement related would make this arrest every day.
100%.
100%.
Okay. I'm good.
But I'm gonna be real with you. You know how these investigations go, and unfortunately, you are gonna be placed under arrest right now. Okay, so if you can just do me a favor, stand up and just toss the hands behind your back. You need to make your statement and stuff. Okay.
Yep.
Rayshawn is put in handcuffs, but not everything about his arrest will follow the typical process.
The car's bigger than the one that we'll put him in.
My Explorer. It's got all the legroom.
And we're not going to put him in the salad board, and you'll probably just transport him straight out. Oh, it sucks. I never wanted to do like this.
Sucks.
Not even forget about one of our own. Just
Right.
I feel bad for him. I don't know why I do. I do. Because I know I'm f***ing up his job, his whole career.
This one will affect his career.
Likely.
Yeah, from the police department watching you.
The important people are. The important people that need to be here when something like this happens, Jess.
Because he's an officer.
Yes. So hey, this is what's gonna happen with this. I'm gonna transport him. He's gonna stay inside my car. We're not gonna put him inside the. We're not gonna put him inside the wagon or facility or anything like that. He's gonna stay inside of our car until this is done, and then we're gonna take him out there.
Okay.
All right. You're gonna knock this out of the park narrative-wise.
Soon it's time for the officers to transport their coworker to jail, offering a few pieces of advice along the way.
LT wanted me to tell you that, hey, because you're LEO, they should know that you're LEO, and if they don't, make sure you let them know. But you can also deny to have your photo taken, all right, when you're out there.
You remember how to get in?
You know what? Up until...
I'll force it that way.
You make a right and take the bottom out to the day.
Bro, don't tell me how to get you in there.
The footage is redacted when the officers pull inside the jail facility, but their body cam audio continues to record.
Bro, the biggest thing for you to remember, you know these people nonstop listen to these calls. Just remember if the judge puts on there or in the morning tells you no contact, whatever, just make sure you're not contacting this girl. Because that's what'll get you hemmed up. Yo, this is ridiculous.
They gotta clear the
They
whole
got
floor.
we'll have to do this every day though. Like come to this place.
Well, they gotta clear the whole floor, so nobody else could be in there but him. Hey, make sure you tell them no photo.
While it's not clear what will become of Rayshawn after today, one thing is certain about his next shift.
Hey man, I'm not sure if you heard, but McGrew's not gonna be coming in.
Rayshawn McGrew was arrested on suspicion of aggravated battery on a pregnant woman. but the assistant state attorney later chose not to file charges. Iwu contacted the Daytona Beach Police Department and confirmed that McGrew resigned from the agency in April 2024, 4 months after the incident.
Yeah,
tough one.
interesting.
That.
There's a lot in there.
Yeah, it sounds like it's a regular occurrence to.
It wasn't a one-off by the sound of it, was
No.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's sort of like things going on beforehand as well, weren't there?
And she's kind of
Sound
regretted that. It sounds like he's like shoved her a little bit.
Yeah.
He's probably not done half the things she's said she's done by the sounds of it. To me,
Just the whole relationship just seems a bit angsty, doesn't it? A bit
toxic,
sort of
innit?
like, bit
Yeah.
toxic and
Very
bit, you know,
toxic.
arguing, and it sounds like they had the track record, the pair of them, of maybe having a go at each other and stuff. So it's just not, not ideal at all.
no, I'm just wondering where it leaves them as a family, though. You know, because they've got 2 kids.
Yeah,
Well, they've
of
got one kid
course.
and one kid on the way. You know, that's it's unfortunate.
Maybe she
start for
took
the
him
kids.
back after that. I mean, obviously he's resigned from the force, hasn't he? But what happened to them as
Maybe
a
a
couple,
change.
I don't know. But yeah, you got kids involved, which is always the worst bit, isn't it? You know, she had one already, another on the way. You know, so it's it's a tough one, isn't it, when there's kids involved.
It's a horrible situation. I mean,
It is,
luckily
yeah.
there's no more like harm. Like it's not like anything that would affect the pregnancy or anything like that.
Yeah, well, you'd hope that, yeah.
Yeah.
If throwing someone around, then, it could have major complications. So
Yeah,
pregnancy.
and one of the things, I mean, a big thing on her mind was that he paid the mortgage, and if she wasn't with him, which was going through her mind as well about getting into troubles, she wouldn't have anywhere to live either.
Yeah.
But now he doesn't have a job.
And now he's out. But yeah, exactly, yeah.
Well, he's
so
not necessarily out of a job, he's just resigned from the police force, hasn't he?
So he might go into a
Yeah.
desk job.
all I'm saying is it shouldn't be something. You know, unfortunately, it is, but you'd like to think it wasn't something that she'd take into consideration.
Yeah.
If he had done something like that, and she was going to get him charged. But obviously, that was one of the things that she was thinking about as to whether to actually get him arrested. You know, which is a bit of a shame. But
Tough to watch, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
of course, there's no winners in that, is there?
No.
You know.
EWU is always great, but some of the stuff they put on there, it's very tough to watch sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, from an emotional
This is a lot more
standpoint.
real than because we've done Operator, it's very like your most extreme stuff.
Yeah.
And like Midwest is just like your weirdos. This is like really hard, dynamics to sort of try and go through.
Like I say, I watch a lot of EWU.
There's a lot
all
of
the
this
different channels,
simple
and
stuff.
There's loads. It's like I say, it's an absolute brilliant channel.
Yeah.
And it's like I say, very well put together. And it's you make your own mind up. You know what I mean? From the
Of
body
course.
cam that comes
Yeah,
up. sort
yeah,
of thing.
absolutely. Yeah, I'll get that.
Good stuff.
Yeah, nice
I
one.
hope you guys enjoyed that as well. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.
Cheers.
Cheers.